I hate this Bay Area weather. It's never warm.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Moments from now, at the Chase Center in San Francisco, California, the Lakers taking on the Warriors. For Los Angeles, they've shown no fear this season. Now on the road against one of their toughest tests yet. You can bet they're salivating at the chance to cement their elite standing in this league. Warriors. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And checking out the Warriors, behind 9.5 games.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
And the Lakers starting five. James is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Che in at the 2. And for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with John Collins. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
Here's Che, covered by Jackson-Davis. James, outside. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Che, shot is off. James against Hield. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. All alone on the break. James against Hield. And that one's good. James.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Now here's Hield. Defense right on him. The 3 from Curry. The Lakers with a rebound. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
And I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in his game opens up. We need to clog every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute this strategy.
And Allie, thanks.
Wiggins getting some instant payback for that three on the other end. You just got to love the competitive fire.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
At the line for two.
That free throw, good from James. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Both free throws good from James. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
Here's Doncic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside heel. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Curry gets the bucket.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Che. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Collins. Back to heel. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Che. Drills it from deep. Che's got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Hield. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Wiggins with it. Finney-Smith's there. Wiggins finds Curry. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Che passes to James. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Like, at this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The 3 from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And Che gets it to go.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 9. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Doncic outside. Six on the shot clock. There's the three. And Los Angeles, another three.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
And we've got word on some action happening in the Eastern Conference. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks, guys. And the news today is with the Washington Wizards. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Che. James with the ball. And he banks in the layup. James has got his third bucket of the night.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Wiggins. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Outside Curry. A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. Up and over Doncic. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
James finds Doncic. Here's Che. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 11. Hill drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Coming in hot, Buddy Hill makes a big play to the hoop, and it pays off big time.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Sims, he's checked in for... Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
Make something happen. Let's go.
I got you, coach.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Che in at the point. And Reddish gets it to go.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Che in their last time out against the Pistons was simply terrific. He ended up with 23 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Just 5 on the clock. Wiggins, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has got 6.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Che from deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Pajemski. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Reeves. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Schroeder. Wiggins outside. Back to Schroeder. Left side Payton. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And here's Doncic outside. The Lakers with another miss. Wiggins passes to Schroeder. Right side, Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Jay. Buries it from 3. He's got 15.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Kuminga. Over Hayes. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Stolen by Schroeder. Now here's Payton. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Outside Pajemski. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
The 3 ball. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, Wiggins off the drive.
Slicing his way to a shot. Wiggins can be so crafty inside.
The Lakers lead by 3. To the left side wing. The 3 is up. Jay, shot is off. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Golden State. To the inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Doncic. He's got 5. Pass to Che. Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Payton. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Schroeder. Outside Payton. Wiggins against Hayes. Wiggins passes to Payton. And it's rejected. Out to the right wing. Here's Che. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And here's Schroeder outside. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And the new group getting ready for the Warriors. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Hello folks, still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Golden State Warriors.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
The Warriors lead by 6. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with John Collins. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
And he makes a first.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
Hield hits them both. Lakers trail by 8. To the left wing. Here's Che. Offline with a 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Here's Curry. Collins outside. Back to Curry. About a minute played here in the second half. Missed inside. Lakers trail by 8. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
On the take. Good on the shot. Che's got 17.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Curry. He's got 6. Collins outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Che. 17 points in the game. Sends it home from three-point land. Che's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Here's Hield. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Outstanding jumper from Buddy.
James outside. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. That ties it up. 14 points for him.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
James against Collins. Here's Hield. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice move. Hield showing he's not just a three-point shooter.
The Lakers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Stolen by Wiggins. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Lakers with some changes. Reddish comes in for Finney Smith. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Hield to the paint. Fires it. Tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pass to Hayes. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Hayes has gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. Taking a look at Golden State. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Checking out the Lakers, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Wiggins outside. Wiggins with the inside bucket. Nice.
What a move right there from Wiggins. And that one's tough to guard.
James against Collins. Releases from 15. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hield. Now here's Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
And here's James. 14 points for him. Here's Jay. Hayes with it. Out to the wing. Outside Reddish. And there's James from the arc. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Pass to Hield. Curry surveys. Now here's Wiggins. 3-pointer. James with the rebound. Here's Che. He's covered by Curry.
Creating havoc. Reeves loves to stick his nose in there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, we credit them for running.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Looney finds Kuminga.
Hey, who's watching them?
Now here's Schroeder, tightly guarded, and they take the lead. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Connect. James is out there with Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Che in at the point guard position. Schroeder with it. Here's Kuminga. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Line for 2. Jonathan.
That free throw good from Kuminga. You know, when you look around the league at the young players, Kuminga is one of the stars.
It's hard to ignore the work that he's done in his young career. Already a part of a championship team. There is no doubt he's blossoming into a star in this league. We got to keep an eye out for him.
Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
The Warriors leading. Looney, a screen on Doncic. Curry passes to Looney, and stolen by Hayes. To the middle. Here's Connect. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Looney, a screen on Doncic. Outside Curry. They grab their own miss. The shot by Looney, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
And how about Brandon Pajemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, B.A., that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy. You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Pajemski. It's stolen away. Here's the break. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by James.
Okay, wow. Oh, man, LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Pajemski. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. To hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond."
Thank you for that, Allie. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Jackson Davis, a screen, looking to end the run. Back to Heel. Now Jackson Davis. And it's Connect with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Outside heel. Pass to Wiggins. Collins outside. And here's Curry for three. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. The Lakers lead by 5. Doncic passes to Che. Curry against Doncic. Nice move. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And that one misses.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Fires it from 18. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Che. Finney Smith with it. Here's Che. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Curry, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's Che. Off target from three-point range. Warriors trail by 8. Healed from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The situation does not matter for Buddy Hield. He is a fearless shooter and comes up big for his team right there.
A minute 31 left to play in the 4th quarter. Doncic against Curry. Pass to Che. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Che's got 26.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
Golden State now running out of time. Here's Curry. A minute 9 left in the 4th quarter.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Fires from deep. Che, shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Collins passes to Curry. Now Hield. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
This is why you turn to Hield. What a huge moment for him there.
Now Los Angeles with it. 6-point lead. Until they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Collins a screen. Takes a 3. James with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
3rd personal foul. Team's 4th. At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Warriors call time here. They trail by 7. Guys, what do you think?
trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Inside, James with a steal. Pass to Doncic. Here's Che. Takes the three. Nails it from three. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
That's what I'm talking about. Good job, MP. I see you.